Hello everybody, and welcome to a Chaos Draft here on the channel. Now, before I dive in, I want to do a quick rundown on what Chaos Draft is. Essentially, you and 7 other players get together and form a pod, each of you drafting with 3 unique packs from throughout Magic's history, and thanks to Magic Online, these packs can be anything. They can be packs that are super expensive in real life, they can be old packs, they can be new packs. There's really no saying what you're going to get in this draft, and it really leads to an awesome drafting experience and some awesome gameplay. The deck that I drafted today was super sweet. I played against super sweet decks throughout all the rounds, seeing cards that I'd never seen before, playing with cards I'd never seen before, and it's overall just an awesome experience, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you do enjoy this video, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel to join our community and get updates when I post future content by clicking that bell. Be sure to leave a comment section in the comment section down below if you have any questions about the Chaos Draft or about the gameplay, and if you are going to be buying cards for your own Chaos Draft, if you're going to be getting boosters or boxes or really anything at all Magic related, be sure to use the link in the comments section down below and in the pinned and also in the description to support the channel and give back directly. TCG Player is the place that I use, and I really cannot recommend it enough. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. So in this pack, our last card is a basic land. Ooh, they chose Battle for Zendikar Forest. I respect that. So let's just quickly read. First of all, this little color thing is the little colorless symbol means you have to have a colorless land to produce this, so I'm not really looking to get this. This is Battle for Zendikar, by the way. It's actually a set I played, which is awesome. Grip of the Royal is pretty good as a monocolored card. I can't really use any of these colorless cards because you can't really get a colorless land all that easily in draft, so you have to be careful with that. Reckless Bushwhacker is quite good. This is a gold card. I don't really want to play. I think I'm just going to take the Isolation Zone. It's just a straight-up removal spell, 4 mana removal. It's going to be just a solid card, and it doesn't like put me into any of these like wacky like colorless matters devoid decks. Like you can't get the little hex symbol very often unless I like wield Holdout Sediment, and then I'd have like one source. Netcaster Spider's okay. I love this artwork on it. But yeah, Reckless Bushwhacker and Grip of the Royal are also cards that I would consider, but this needs to be a super aggressive deck. This is like just a fine card, but I think just getting a removal spell first is just a really nice place to be, and it's always cool when you're playing Chaos Draft and you open a pack that you... It's fun both ways, when you open a pack you know and when you open a pack you don't know, because it just gives you some nostalgia for the pack. Okay, so now this pack, this is base Zendikar. So we're getting the Zendikar up. I was not as familiar with this set. The only white card is Core Sanctifiers, which is pretty solid. It's like a 3 mana 2/3 that has upside if you are playing against the right matchup. Punishing Fire, 2 mana deal 2. If you gain life, you can return it, which is also just a solid card. Swamp Walk, I don't really like that card. Just doesn't seem like it affects the board enough. Okay, so this is really an ally payoff, but we're not going to get enough allies in this type of draft. Huh. I'm just going to be zooming in on the card, so I don't really need this. Yeah, I don't really like that. I think I'm just going to take Core Sanctifiers, keep myself in white here. What's Umbra? Or another ally. So I'm not going to get enough allies to make any of the ally payoffs. This is basically just Wind Drake. And while Wind Drake is solid, I'm just going to take a card that can potentially give me a 2-for-1. Intimidate's alright. Yeah, none of these cards are really insane, so we're just going to take the Core Sanctifiers, keep myself mono white here. And we get another Zendikar pack. This is insane. We're just all Zendikar all the time. What's this? 2 mana 2/2, so that can gain flying. That seems like just the type of card we want. It keeps us in one color, but we're going to definitely check to see if there's any other powerful cards. What's Rest for the Weary? Nope, just gaining 4 life. Snapping Creeper. Vigilance, no. Pretty much it's going to take a pretty wide margin to take us off of white, because we do want to keep ourselves into a monocolored deck. Let's see. Gnarlid Pack seems pretty good. Oh, 2 mana, so it's either 2 mana 2/2. Actually, never mind. It's not as good as I thought. Or like a 4 mana 3/3 or a 6 mana 4/4, which is nice optionality, but I think a 2/2 that can gain flying is really a nice place to be, and we are a white deck right now. No reason to move off of that. This card's kind of scary, but I don't really necessarily want to move into a second color for it. All ally creatures. I'm not going to have that many allies. What's Ruin Ghost? Yeah, that's only for triggering landfall. Let's just get our Fledgling Griffin in here. Okay, now we're moving over to Lorwyn, I believe. Some sort of Lorwyn. Let's just start off by looking at the white card. When it attacks, target creature gets +0/+3 until end of turn. So that's a pretty nice attacking ability. It can target itself. So it's a 5 mana 3/6 attacking, which is kind of hard to block. Shard Volley is like a lightning bolt with significant downside. Heritage Druid, we're not going to get enough elves for it. Inspired Sprite. So it's a looter for 4 mana. And It can untap if you get extra wizards. This card strikes me as fairly solid. What's this Stony Brook Schoolmaster do? When it becomes tapped, I create a 1/1 blue merfolk creature token. So I'm not sure how many times a 3-mana 1/2 is going to be able to become tapped. So I think I'm just going to take the Inspired Sprite here. What's Moth Dust? Tap an creature, it gains flying. So that kind of works with the Stony Brook. Seething Pathblazer. Dewdrop Spy. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the Inspired Sprite. It's easier on the mana. Okay, yeah. Kind of tricky. Chaos Draft LL Bluemire is just every pack comes from a different set. So it's pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. So this is a land that can give Vigilance and Haste. So nice little effect there. 1 mana, 1/1 that gains 3 is just not a very good card. Moonlight Ghast. 3 mana, 2/1 flyer. Prevent all damage. That seems like a pretty solid upside. So we'll hover that card. Layer Delve. Oh, this is base Innistrad. So that's kind of cool. No, yeah, it's Innistrad. Or maybe it's Avacyn Restored. I think it might be Avacyn Restored. Yeah, it's Avacyn Restored. Top 2, all lands and creatures into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. That doesn't strike me as that good. Geist Trappers. Both creatures have reach. Not insane. I'm trying to stick to one color so I can open a good bomb or get past something really powerful later. Each player loses 3 life. Not really what I'm in the market for. When it dies, destroy target land. Oh, I thought it said destroy target creature. What's Bladed Bracers? If it is a human or angel, it has vigilance. Yeah, we're just going to take the Moonlight Geist here. We're sticking to one color very heavily. Ooh, an old pack. This is from... Dang, I can't recognize the thing. Frontline Strategist. Prevent all combat damage non-soldier creatures would deal this turn. No, not really interested in that. Astral Steel. Target creature gets +1/+2, and it has Storm. That's kind of interesting. I'll hover that for now. We don't really want to just give ourselves Shroud. What's this do? Decree of Annihilation. Destroy all lands. Exile all artifacts, creatures, and lands from the battlefield. All cards from all graveyard, and all cards from all hands. That's insane. It's just all packs from all sets ever, LL Bluemire. So this card is from before Modern. Hey, not me, welcome. Reaping the Grave. Return to a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Hey, DC Sports. Goblin Warshark. Maybe we just want Reaping the Grave. Let's just take Reaping the Grave. That seems like a good value spell. Yeah, I don't even take Reaping the Grave. I don't really know what any of these cards necessarily do in that pack. And this pack is one of the Mirrodin ones. Always feels like you open garbage. I mean, I have solidified myself into white X. I don't know my second color yet. Omen Machine. Players can't draw cards. That's hilarious. Slash Panther's all right. 4 mana 4/2 haste a lot of the time. This is a 4 mana 4/2. Due Respect. Not really looking for that. Not really just looking for this thing because it's just a blank. Destroy target artifact. Not really something for me. Maul Splicer. That seems quite good. 7 mana for 7/7 across 3 different creatures and works with like flickers and stuff. I'll take it. I'm not really looking for a Slash Panther. 4 mana 4/2 haste. That makes me pay 2 life. It doesn't strike me as insane. Hey, we're on Ether Revolt here. This Ether Inspector was quite bad. I'm not really looking to take any energy cards. Not going to be enchanting my vehicles here. One of the combos in Kaladesh was enchanting your vehicles, and they were all white creatures, and they'd just be huge. Sweatworks Brawler is quite nice, though. Just a 4 mana 3/3 menace is just a solid option. Indestructible Element turn. That card's solid enough. Tezzeret stuff not really something I'm going for. Yeah, we're just going to take Sweatworks Brawler here. And our pack came back, and, I mean, pretty much kind of what I expected. This is a fine enough card. Eldrazi Aggressor, not where we want to be. I think we're just going to take Mighty Leap here. We can't really get any of the Devoid payoffs here. I can't believe someone actually took Endbringer. Like, Endbringer's not going to come back. Like, you can't use it, but such is life. Okay. 5 mana 3/3 Forest Walk could be playable. No. 5 mana 4/2 Swamp Walk. Which one's better? We already have... Which of our cards better? Probably Maul Splicer is better than our green card. We have... This is not an ally. Let's just take the Zendikar Far Guide. Take the basic forest. It's sick. I actually want to do well. The decks end up terrible. I know, but it's really fun to just see all the different cards, and if you do end up with any synergy, it's awesome. And now... Ooh, the forest. Another forest here. There's a Snapping Creeper. 3 mana 2/3. Let's take it. And all the green cards. Tree Folks and Shamans cost 1 less. It's also just a 2 mana 1/3. Sign me up. Yeah. This is awesome. Kindle Fury might just be the pick here. No, we're just going to take the green card. Heart Artificer. Okay. And now we'll just take I guess we'll take this card. And we got Astral Steel back. Let's go. Oh, we have multiple Storm. We're storming off in limited. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start by converting mana cost now. Not looking like we're playing red. We're just going to assume that we are playing white-green right now, which is probably a fine place to be. White-green decks don't tend to need a ton of synergy because you just play creatures and curve out on people. And we have a Maul Splicer. This card seems like a lot of power. If we can get up to 7 mana. And Forest Walk could randomly host somebody. Oh my gosh, Magister Sphinx. What's this do? Target player's life total becomes 10. It is a 7-drop. It's only one of my colors. Martial Coup. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Definitely taking this one. Cast it for 7 mana equals win game, kind of. I get 5 1/1s and I just destroy everything else. That sounds great. No need to splash that. Even white is our main color. This isn't Cube, not me. This is not Cube. This is Chaos Draft, so it's significantly lower power level than Cube. Oh my gosh. What's our last card? It's just a Swamp. Outlander, no. We're just looking for white and green cards right now, or just really powerful other cards. So this card's really powerful, but we kind of looking to play white-green, but we could just play white-blue, splash black. But Martial Coup is just so much better that it's worth taking here. This card's pretty good. Grixis Slave Driver is also pretty good. Yeah. Corrupted Roots. This is from an Alara set, by the way. I think this is Scars of Alara. Thank you so much, Donkey Ho 13, for the follow. I really appreciate it. What's Rock Mendicant do? Hey, this is going to be good in my deck because I'm going to be white-green. So this is probably going to wheel, but definitely just slamming Martial Coup here. Choking Fumes. Put a -1/-1 counter on each attacking creature. Oh, that could be so brutal. Nobody's ever going to play around this. Oh my gosh. Master's Call. Create 2 mirror artifact creature tokens. I'm not really looking to make tokens. I don't really have artifact themes here. Distant Memories. If no player does, you draw 3 cards. This actually card seems like all right, but we're not going to be moving into blue. We're definitely playing white. We could move into blue, but it's like not an insane card even. What's Frantic Salvage? Yeah, that's not really a great card. Choking Fume seems like my pick here. What's Silver Skin Armor? +1/+1, just kind of a cheap equipment. Mirror Inspire, we're not going to have enough artifacts. Nested Ghoul. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy, but it's probably going to die most of the time. -1 when the creature dies. Oh man, poison counters. 1 damage to any target for 3 mana. 2/1. Let's just take the Choking Fumes. I feel like this could be good. We're not going to be going for Infect, and we don't really want just a mediocre equipment. Though sometimes that's good enough. Like certain equipments are going to be good enough, but this one's just too expensive and clunky. And we're just going to take Choking Fumes and try to get people. Oh man, Ether Violet uncommon. What the heck? I totally forgot Ether Violet was an uncommon. Core Tapper. Part of a sick modern deck, but we're not going to be playing this. Arcane Spyglass. Okay. So it's a way to cycle through lands in the late game. Think of it like Don Quixote. Don Quixote's the guy that fought the windmill, right? Hey, Belangia Joe. Darksteel Pendant. Some nice little scry action. Metal Fatigue. Nope. 2 mana, 1/1 flying with modular. We don't have any artifact creatures. Jeez, this is insane. 3 damage to any target and gain 3 life. We're kind of white-green right now. We could play white-black. We're kind of only committed to white. So we could just take a 5 mana, deal 3, gain 3. -1, +1/+1. I kind of want to take this or the Darksteel Pendant. Let's just take the Darksteel Pendant. No, let's just take Essence Drain. Nice little removal spell if I do end up in black. And we are definitely playing white, but we aren't really sure on our second color. Breach. +2/+0 and gains Fear. Crystal Chimes. Turn all enchantment cards. That's really useful. Not. Enchant creature's controller does 2 damage to that player. That's not great. Urza's Armor. Where's 4 mana destroy target creature? Path of Peace. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I did not even... Oh my god, this is great. It's only against 4 life. Thanks, chat. I was like reading chat and getting confused. Sack of Forest, no. Yeah, Path of Peace is just a miles the best card. Heck yes. Heck yes. Nice. Okay, now we're looking Dowsing Shaman. So we're still looking to maybe play white-green. Ooh, Guardian of Vitu-Ghazi. It's got Convoke. It's a massive creature. This is Ravnica, by the way. Other creatures you control get +0/+1. That could be an option. Keeps me monocolored. This is just an 8-drop, so we can't really play that. Dryad's Caress. Untap all creatures, no. 4 mana 2/2 flyer, no. I think we're either taking Veteran Armor or Guardian. Probably just Veteran Armor because we're not 100% sure on our second color yet. And probably nobody else is playing white-green. We don't really have any enchantments. Not going to be playing massive creatures. What does this do? Yeah, let's just take the Veteran Armor, get some more 2-drops. Oh my gosh, Shadows over Innistrad. Hype! Oh, I love this set. Reaper of Flight Moonsilver is quite good. 5 mana 3/3 flyer is just good, and then you'll randomly have Delirium some games, and then it'll be even bigger. Magnifying Glass is just a bit clunky, and we really want to take white cards because that's our main color. Moldgraph Scavenger was a card you could build around, but we can't really build around it here. Inspiring Captain's also fine, but we're just slamming this Reaper here. Giving a creature Skulk is kind of neat, but we don't really want to do that. We just want to have our own big white creatures. So yeah, we're definitely playing white here, and most likely playing green or black. Harmless Assault. Nope. Well, Harmless Assault is one of those ones that only affects one half of it, so that's something to keep in mind. But let's just look. All creatures get -1/-1. That could be powerful, especially because a lot of the creatures from older sets are small. Living Destiny. Healing Life, wow, that's terrible. Leaf Arrow is not great. Ogre Sentry is not great either. Wow. Oh, you're right. There's a lot of different card types. You're right. Yeah. Because some sets care about different things. Draw 3 cards if we tap. Yeah, we're just going to take Shrivel here over Harmless Assault. Harmless Assault seems like it takes too much setup, whereas Shrivel could kind of be good. Whoo! Rivals of Ixalan. We're here. We've made it. The dream. We're just going to take Martyr of Dusk here because it's our main color. We're not going to get any vampires, but Martyr of Dusk is just a great 2-drop, and we're building towards a pretty nice aggressive deck. Aggressive Urge is all right, but we already have some combat tricks, and just getting good 2-drops is really important. Man, I'm liking where we're at. We have a solid foundation in white, and then we could either move towards green or black, or if we opened a red card or a blue card, it's not out of the question to just play them because we do have one card in each of those colors. Okay. Oh, the Rock's Medicant came back. I like that. We'll hover that. Corrupted Roots. No. No. Basic Land Cycling could be nice for splashes, but I don't think we want that. This card strikes me as pretty good because you can usually get value out of it, but I think Rock's Mendicant, because it's kind of a white-green card, is just pretty solid. Wow, Suicidal Charge seems pretty interesting. We'll put this in the green cards because it's kind of a green card. Man, I'm loving the way this draft is going. It's so sick. Okay, we're going to take Silverskin Armor here, I think, just to have some, like... Dross Ripper's interesting. Maybe we just take Dross Ripper. 2 mana and then 2 mana to equip is just a bit too much, I think. Frantic Salvage as well. Master's Call is, like, interesting, but we don't really have, like, any token synergies other than, like, Astral Seal, which we might not even play. I think we're just going to take Dross Ripper. We're not really going wide, though. Just going to take Dross Ripper as, like, a black card, because that's kind of a decent effect on a 3/3. Pay 1 life, gets a +1/+1. That could be kind of scary. Let's just take that. Yeah, we'll just take this guy. So it's looking like black might even be more open. Inspiring Captain from Shadows over Innistrad. Yes. Okay, Crystal Chimes. What's this card do? Whoo! Rune of Protection blue. That is definitely kind of good. Let's take that. Fortitude. Wild Dogs. That is so bad. We'll just take the Rune Protection. Pretty great sideboard card, I'd say. And now, Dryad's Caress. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that good. Let's just take the massive 8-drop. Alms of the Vein. Okay, so we are in good shape here, folks. Gotta love random side. If we play against a blue deck, this is coming in. We might even main deck this because it's so brutal against a blue deck and it has cycling. Oh my gosh. It's a triple land. Okay, so we're on Alara again. Artifact creature deals combat damage to a player. You may create a 1/1. So this is itself an artifact creature. This is a pretty powerful rare, but we already have a lot of cards in other colors, and blue doesn't seem particularly open pack 1. What's Battle Mage? Target creature gains trample, target creature gains flying, so that's a 3-color card pretty much. What's our last card? It's just land as usual. +1/+0 has trample with cycling. 1/1 for 1 with exalted. Creature card and or land. Dang. Mighty Emergence. Jeez. Huh. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to take here. There's not really any good black cards, not really any good white cards. I guess there's a Dreadscape Zombie, but I think we're just going to take Sharding Sphinx on the off chance that we end up in just, like, seeing blue. You like the land? I guess it's just a 2-color land. You're right. I should just take the land, because I'm not going to play blue, but a green-white deck could definitely happen. Yeah. Good point, good point. I totally forgot about that. Excellent point, not me. Yeah, we're not playing blue. We have 1 blue card, and we have 5 green cards. I'm counting the Rock's Mendicant as a green card, and 6 black cards. So we're going to be either playing white-green or white-black here. We're probably actually main decking this. Whew. Treetop Village is a fantastic card. Just because whenever your land is also like a relevant threat, this is just fantastic. So we could just definitely take this. 3 mana, chance creature can't attack. But it can still block. Okay. Expendable Troops. Okay, that's also an option. Hopefully one of these wheels. +0/+4 with cycling. What's the Deller? So give a creature -3/-3. Okay, lots of crazy options in this pack. Plague Beetle. I think we're just going to take the Treetop Village. It's just so good. And then we're going to move towards green-white. What's Multani's Acolyte? Oh. Yeah, Treetop is just so good. We're going to take that. Starting off pack 3 with a couple lands. And we are on Dark Ascension. This card was in the first deck I ever played against. My little brother got a starter deck. I got a starter deck. And my little brother's deck had this card. So I love this card. But I'm not going to be able to take it because it's not my colors. Which sucks. Feels bad, man. Oh, man. Faith Shroud. Oh, Protection's really good. Protection is really good. We're going to hover that one. 2 mana, 2/1/1 flyer. When it attacks, you may tap a creature. Oh my gosh, this creature's card's also great. Bar the door. Creatures you control get +0/+4. Holy shit. What? Oh, yeah, sorry for swearing. When it dies, create a 1/1 spirit creature token. Oh, man, this is a 4-drop, though. We have a decent number of 4-drops already. And this card's decent. Flying for a strike. Niblis of Mist. What? Niblis. Oh my gosh, all the Niblises are so good. I think I'm going to take the Niblis of the Urn over the Niblis of Mist. They're both good. They're both good. Ooh, 2 mana, 3/3. Sign me up. We have committed. We are playing green-white. Something good will wheel from that pack. That pack had so many cards for our colors, and I don't think anyone else is really in our combination. Here we're just slamming the Call of the Conclave. If we make it 2 mana, 3/3, we're in great shape. Back on Ravnica. Original Ravnica. No, this is Return to Ravnica. There's not really anything else for us. Yeah, let's just slam Call of the Conclave. Now we'll sort by curve. Oh my gosh, Fleece Mane Lion! We freaking did it, boys! This card is absurd! It's insane! It just becomes hexproof and indestructible. This card is unbelievable. Slamming this one, we totally did it. We have totally did it. We found that we waited. We waited so long, and then we found the right colors, and we are getting rewarded. Far Wanderings. Basic land card put on the battlefield tapped, so it's basically Rampant Growth. 7 more cards. Search Life Reward 3. Oh man, that's nice. 4 mana for a 1/4 that gains this 1. We're going to just take Far Wanderings. We have a couple expensive cards to ramp into. We could have rough mana sometimes. How cute, Fleece Mane Lion. We have Call the Conclave. Yeah, exactly. Call the Conclave into Fleece Mane Lion. No Swamp. Sacrifice this guy. Wow. Just a 2 mana 2/2 that just has massive downside. This is the type of card that just makes me laugh. I love that type of thing. It's just hilarious. Just like, why would that have... Grave Gouger. Far Wanderings. Ooh. Cloudreach Cavalry. 2 mana 1/1. As long as you control a bird. Do we have any birds in our group? No! How is Griffin not a bird? That's so dumb! Oh, never lucky. This is an angel. We don't have any birds. No bird synergies. So we have a 3 mana. We have a 1/1 morph. Oh, that actually seems pretty good to me. I like it. What's the Quicksilver? Sliver spells as though they had flash. No, we're just going to take the morph. Morphs are pretty good. This has a pretty good ability for turning it face up. And people can't play around any morph in this type of environment. So we're going to be pretty hyped to have that. Tranquil Path. Destroy all enchantments. Draw a card. And then there's Gaia's Skyfolk. 2 mana 2/2 flyer. Nice. Living airship. Jeez, that's kind of annoying. Regenerate is really irritating. Wow. Let's just take the guy he is. Skyfolk. What does suppress do? Wow, that's weird. Oh yeah, we could splash this with a Seaside Citadel and a Far Wanderings. We'll see what we need to do. Here we're going to take Battle Mage. I think it's going to be worth playing, especially if we end up splashing blue. I think it's going to be better than Savage Hunter. Hunger, I mean. I don't think I'm going to splash either, but the land does help me with my Battle Mage. Iron Will could be nice. I think we're just going to take Cessation, though. I think this card's just a little bit worse. And this card can actually like be really good against certain big creatures. Okay, so none of the cards we wanted came back. Oh no, Faith Shield came back, but that pack had so many good cards in it. I think the card we took was fine, but yeah. Hopefully our deck ends up pretty good. It seems good to me. Cessation is good versus aggressive decks. We are kind of an aggressive deck ourselves, which does make it a little bit trickier. I'm not sure if I regret my Niblis of the Urn pick. Maybe I should have just taken the 3-mana 2-1. But this card seems quite nice. Just seems really irritating. Okay, we have a lot of options here. Our deck seems solid. I like it. I like it. I think we might main deck the Rune of Protection just because it can cycle if it's bad. It only prevents damage from, like, to me, though, which is potentially not as good. Path of Peace, yeah, I didn't even realize this was a card. When the sword becomes a burden, let the warrior lay it aside, that another with a truer heart might take it up. We're going to take the Barbarian Outcast, that's too funny. Wait, never mind. Taking the dedicated hate card for our deck, green-white. Oh man, 2-mana 1/1 flash. Sign me up. Cessation seems pretty powerful too. Like if once they do block, we get to get it again. We have such a good card. We have Fleece Mainline. This is such a good broken card in this set. Snapping Creeper, I mean. I'm not really a huge fan of this guy. He does look cool. But we probably have a couple of clunkers. Like we'll only side in Far Guide against green decks, and things like that. We're not going to play an 8-drop here. Not going to play Quicksilver Sliver. Okay, so let's just make this a little bit smaller so we can see what we're working with here. We have Martial Coup and Fleece Mainline. I totally forgot about Martial Coup for a second. Okay, so Faith Shield definitely seems good. Patron seems good. Griffin's good. Niblis good. We have a decent amount of aggression. We're going to start with this maybe in the sideboard because it is a bit clunky and doesn't really match our aggro. Thank you so much, Jack Gofanis, for the follow. I appreciate it. Boss Banner is a little bit sketchy. It's a 2-mana 1/3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures for 2 mana. I really like the Seaside Citadel pickup. It really helps our mana. Astral Steel is a little bit sketchy, but we could potentially make it work. Could be really good. Battle Mage works well with our Seaside Citadel, and we can give stuff Trample, which was kind of nice. I think we're going to start with this out as well. And we will start with the Maul Splicer, though. Medican's fine. I'm not sure if we want Far Wanderings in our kind of aggressive deck. I'll keep that in consideration. Snaring Creeper's just not that insane. Core Sanctifier is a great main deck card. Choking Fumes is fine. Cessation's fine. We have a decent number of flyers, so yeah, I like this build. So right now we need to add 2 cards because we are probably going to play 17 lands in this deck. We don't have enough mana sinks to play 18. I don't think we're really a Far Wanderings deck. We only have 1 card to ramp into, even though there's a lot of value if you get Threshold. We're not really going to be getting there all that often, so we're just going to leave Far Wanderings on the side. How is Zendikar Far Guide not a tree folk? It literally is a walking tree. That would be such a sweet combo. I think we're going to play this just so we have another 2-drop. And then we could just play the Far Guide just to have another 5-drop. We kind of already have a lot of 3s. And this will randomly hose people and we can always side it out. And 3/3 is like a relatively big stat line. Snare Creeper doesn't seem great to me. Just 3 mana, 2/3. Huh. Yeah, I like this build. Let's sort by color now. Definitely going to go 10-7 in favor of white. Though, yeah, we want to have 5 green sources. We have so many white spells and a couple double white ones, so definitely want a lot of white spells as well. Though the fact that 2 of our green sources come in tapped is an issue. Maybe we'd rather just main deck. I don't think we want Far Wanderings, that's for sure. We want having a more expensive green card actually really helps us, because if we don't have green mana, we could survive for a couple turns. Maybe Bosk Mana Ray is just not good because it is a green 2-drop when we only have 7 green sources. So maybe we'd rather just play the Snapping Creeper. Or just the Rune of Protection. No, I think we will play the Snapping Creeper. 2 mana 1/3 in a vacuum is just not good enough, and also it's harder to get up to green mana. We do have a couple of really powerful cards that are green and white, but we'll get there enough times that'll be worth it. And overall, I really like this deck, and hopefully the matches are sweet. Our deck seems quite good to me. Quite good indeed. Actually, one moment. I don't know what forest it's giving me. It's giving me an M19 forest for unknown reasons, but we're definitely playing our sweet Zendikar forest as a way of showing off that we drafted that on accident. We got it last pick. But yeah, our deck seems awesome. Definitely highlighting a lot of the cool things that can happen from across Magic's history. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing with it. Okie doke, so we won the die roll. We would like to play first. And we have a great hand here. I'm liking the look of this. I'm liking the look of this. We have turn 2 Fledgling Griffin, which is basically a 2 mana 2/2 unblockable for the first like 10 turns. We're just going to be using this one because it is going to be flying. Griffin is a cutie. We're making progress, but its desire to explore still far exceeds its ability. That's hilarious. Amadi Halamar, Griffin Master. Oh, Halamar Griffin Master. Oh my gosh, opponent is just going all out. That is so rough for me. I think we're just going to counter his aggression with our own aggression for now. Because we have things like Cessation, which just really punish him. And if he has one combat trick, we're in real big trouble. Wow, I can't believe they're doing this. That's so annoying. Voltron has definitely been assembled for the opponent. They have done it. They have created the ultimate 2-mana threat. Oh my gosh, they have Graceblade Artisan too. They're totally just building the deck for it. I wish I'd seen a Dragons of Tarkir pack. I love Dragons of Tarkir. Ooh, Faith's Shield. Sign me up. Niblis. And then we will actually go for the block now that we have Faith's Shield to, I don't know, kind of at least get the creature dead. Because we can't just take... We are 3 hits away from death. And we could have instant creature in graveyard for our Reaper. We're going to... Triple block this fine fellow. And hopefully just trade a 2/3 for a 2/2. Hopefully they don't have an instant speed aura of some kind. So we are going to give this creature pro white. So that we're left with something. Maybe I should have given one of my different creatures pro-white, but I want to keep a 2/2 around. Okay, that's good. I have my Far Guide now. Okie doke. So now I can double block this thing, and then I hope they don't have another combat trick. So I have creature and instant so far for my Reaper. But I'm not really looking to activate it right now anyway. Oh, combat tricks go way up in value because you can't play around shit. I mean stuff. Dang, I keep swearing. Sorry for my younger viewers. Oh no, the Niblis. Oh, the Niblis. Oh, aggro decks definitely get better as well. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do against this? I need cessation. I'm a pretty aggressive deck. Just my opponent was like lightning quick. Man. Honestly, it's pretty impressive that my opponent is doing all this stuff with only 2 mana. Okay. We have to trade. Oh. Well, now we don't have to trade. We are, though. We kind of have to. I mean, because otherwise we're dead to any removal spell. If we had Delirium, we could have gotten it. Charge would be hilarious. It would not be hilarious. It'd be very sad. Any forests are fine draws. Yeah, because now our Treetop Village can get fired up. So we're going to start the aggression. Start bashing back. Hopefully my opponent's out of cards they can cast. And Treetop Village can hold the fort pretty well. And maybe we'll draw our big Splicer dude. Wow, that's silly. Whoa! Hello. We will go to 1 life, please. We're going to end this game as soon as possible. I hope they run out of stuff to do. They're on 3 lands and they haven't missed a play. Maybe they have like anything expensive in their hand. As the saying goes, mana screw beats mana float, especially in an aggro mirror. Our big Splicer guy would be a great draw right about now. We've drawn about several lands too many here. Like, we're still in it though. If our opponent sacks their clue here, and then they don't find a land, we're in good shape. If we draw our Splicer guy the next turn. So if several things go right, is what I'm saying. And we're probably going to be in fine shape the post-board games, because they won't be able to get in 20 damage with their madcap skills. Heck yes, miss on land, miss on land, miss on land. Yes! Yes! Martyr of Dusk! Oh my gosh! The lifelink token! Just don't have a play, opponent. Come on! 1 life stabilization! Unruly Mob. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh! This is so good! Draw a card! Oh! We're doing it! We're doing it! Oh my gosh, the comeback! Dead to shock? Don't worry. Don't worry. Even though shock is in about 1 million sets. Oh man, they gave us a lifelink token. Who knew that a 5 mana 3/3 could be so good. It basically drew us a card. Oh my gosh. Come on, don't kill us. No shock. The comeback. This is insane. No, don't tap out. Oh, it's a morph. Okay. Look at the vampire token art. Why is this? What the heck kind of token is that? That is weird. Oh my gosh, do we have it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 3, 6 if they block both of these. And we can gain 2 life. So if I attack with everything, and they block here, they die. So they block here, they block here. They have to block one of our 3/3s. If they just block here, here, they die. Boom! Oh my gosh, we got there! Nice! So they have Slash of Talons to play around. They have Brute Strength. And they have a bunch of like irritating stuff. And they have Keldon Overseer. So those are 3 cards to keep in mind. The Aven Liberator art. I do not know what Aven Liberator is. Okay. We want Bosk Banneray, I think. Oh, that's interesting. How did you recognize that art in such a brief moment? So they can gain protection with their morph. We're going to bring in the Banneray. As an extra early play, I think. Over the Snapping Creeper. Any sliver player may cast spells. No. Why is it any sliver player? Vigilance isn't bad, I know. But I really want to get this extra guy in. Let's see, what else could we cut here? We could cut... Ooh, this card is going to be great. Yeah, I know they used to be that way. I know. We're going to cut the Far Guide. It's just a bit expensive. Then we're going to cut a Plains for a Forest. Because we added an extra cheap play. And we also have a bunch of 2-drop things we really want to hit on turn 2. Okay, this is a fine hand. We have Cessation, which is great. Oh yeah, I know, Belantia Joe. The slivers are hilarious because there's a bunch of slivers that give like all slivers +1/+1. Or same with like a lot of like the old tribal stuff, like old Merfolk lords. I'm pretty sure work that way. Yeah. It leads to a ton of feels bads. Man, Cessation's gonna be so good in this matchup. Also, Astral Steel getting there. The +1/+2, too effective. This is the same Griffin in both artworks, I'll have you know. The trainer, Amadi, was training him for the Astral Steel pose. He's posing like he's in the Heisman or something. He actually looks like he's posing for the Heisman Trophy. That's hilarious. I guess every time you win with this card, you have to pose for the Heisman, like... Oh, yeah. Any 2-drop will do. Any 2-drop will do. Oh, hello, Call of the Conclave. Nice to see you. Oh, man. That was a good rip. Oh, they concede! Oh, my gosh. Too much power! Oh, that was awesome. I hope you enjoyed that match and stay with me for round 2. Okie doke, so we do not have a great opener here. We are going to mulligan the Zero Lander and keep this one. I think we're probably going to get rid of Faith's Shield and keep all of our lands in our Master Splicer. Because this is a very defensive hand. Maybe we do keep this. We'll just get rid of a forest. We'll find stuff to do. Stable at 1 life, yeah. It's so good. That was so sweet. So sweet. Oh no! The trained Caracal! What are we going to do? We need a 2-mana 3/3. That's the only hope. I guess Snapping Creeper will have to do. Man, everyone's in on the super aggro deck. Oh man, he's not going to hit a second land? Please no, don't hit a second land. Give me a chance. Dang. Oh my gosh, red-white again. Porcelain Legionnaire. That's going to get cessationed. That is going to get cessationed. Jeez. Why are both of my opponents just super aggro? Says the aggro player. I'm not this aggro. I'm the good type of aggro. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play Snapping Creeper. No, I'm going to play Battle Mage with Faith Shield up or something. I'm going to definitely play one of these two guys with Faith Shield. Probably the Snapping Creeper. So I can kill the fox. Oh. Well, now I know what I'm going to kill. Huh. Well, that's a good card if Core Sanctifiers wasn't already enchanted. I think we might have the stabilization here, because we kill the Acro and Hoplite, and then we play Battle Mage, and we're pretty much stable. Yeah, we're going to give this Pro White. Because now they can't even attack us. So we save some damage. Oh my god! This is the most disgusting choking fumes of all time! Holy jeez! That is insane! What the heck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I messed that up. No, I was supposed to do it with the trigger on the stack. I messed up. I done messed up. The delay on chat. Gets me good. Oh well. Sure. Could have been worse. Could have been worse indeed. We're going to play this so that we can double spell in the future. Yeah, if I kill the other creatures, then this thing doesn't get any power. Oh dear. Well, now I actually am going to kill the Porcelain Legionnaire so that I can get back my cessation. And then I can kill this thing with cessation and play my Call of the Conclave next turn. Oh, I didn't play a land? Oops. Oh, whoopsie daisies. I'm thinking about too many things. Okay. So I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, but they're out of cards. So if I lose this game, it's because I mistimed my choking fumes, but that's why you practice, so that you can make things like that less frequent. We're just going to play our bigger guy here. So they only have 2 attackers. They have no cards in hand. Now is a good time to start chipping in, I would say. Gonna block like that because it's less intuitive slightly. So yeah, now they killed my 2-3 instead of my 3-3. So always make the slightly less intuitive. I mean, think about at least making the less intuitive blocks. Can leave up a white mana in case I draw a forest. Rock's Mediant is quite good. And now I will... Oops, I meant to attack with my centaur. Shoot. Oh, gosh. Rushed through that a little bit. It's okay. Man, I could have just completely won this game if I played my choking fumes a little bit better. So they do not have another pirate, which is good for me. And this thing can't block, keep that in mind. Oh. Well then. And then I'll play 2 creatures. I could even attack for 7. This attacks for 3. No, I don't want to attack with this guy. I'm going to assume they don't have another pirate. It can block. That's fine. I'm fine letting the Pioneer trade so I get back my cessation. I did kind of forget that it could block, but at the same time I'm not super worried. Something to keep in mind for sure, though. I'm going to save cessation for if they play another flyer. Boom, opponent concedes. I did not play that game perfectly, but again, it's a bunch of cards I've never played with before, against a lot of cards I haven't played with before. But so we're probably going to want to bring in our 1-3 again. Bosque, Banneré, and we're going to cut a plains for a forest to accommodate that. And we're going to cut our 5-mana 3-3. That should be good. Yeah, that was a pretty early concession, I would say. I think Maul Splicer's still fine because we can just go over the top of them, make 3 creatures, win the late game. And they're not playing a green deck, so the forest part... When the forest walk isn't relevant, a 5-mana 3-3 is just too small. Okay, this is a great hand. Also, Core Sanctifiers is pretty good because we know they have Porcelain Legionnaire. Cessation was an all-star there, though. And also, while I may not have played all of my cards perfectly, the Core Sanctifiers kill their guy that was Cessation was pretty cool. I was pretty proud of that one. Pretty proud. The Cessation Sensation. Man, Belangia Joe has like the last 20 chats, and they are all very high-quality chats. Okay, if opponent misses their 2-drop, we'll go with Niblis. Otherwise, we'll probably go with Bosque just to try and get some defenses going. They didn't start with a 1-drop into 2-drop this time. There is the Porcelain Legionnaire. Since Bosque can't even block Porcelain, and Core Sanctifiers are going to take care of that at some point, let's just play Niblis. And then we'll play Snapping Creeper and then Core Sanctifiers to kill Porcelain. So Porcelain's going to deal 6 damage to us. But then we get to 2-for-1 them and kill it, which is always a nice feeling. Okay. Fleecemane is not something we're going to play right now because we want to play it the turn before we Monstrosity it. Because when we Monstrosity it, we just win. So we'll play that the turn after we play Core Sanctifiers, probably. We definitely want to be playing our green cards. If I had known I was going to draw Fleece Mane Lion, I would have played my Bosk Mana Ray just because I have only 1 green mana, so I can't like double spell Bosk plus Fleece Mane, whereas I can double spell this plus Fleece Mane. If they attack, I will block here because I know they have Fervent Strike, but it's just fine to do that. And this has Vigilance, which is going to be good. Play my land. Give Vigilance. Go to combat before I play anything. Yes, we will use the Niblis. Then we're just going to play our Core Sanctifiers. Core Sanctifiers is really good because it's a playable card on its own, and then it can just randomly get you 2-for-1s and great value. My opponent might concede because they conceded early last time. But yeah, now I can play my Fleece Mane or my Rocks. Probably my Rocks because it's more mana efficient. Though Fleece Mane's just so good that... Whoa, that's kind of good. That is definitely a good card. Okay, well, that makes things easy. Bosk. Tab that guy down. I should have done this all before combat, but, you know, it's not going to matter. If they can't kill the Fleece Mane Lion, the game's over. Sure, they can kill this thing, which is a nice little value. This card's pretty good. Wither, which is they get... Okay. That's pretty nice. Pretty strong card, seems like. Or at least a decent card. It can trade. I don't know. It's an all-right card, maybe. Okay, Fleece Mane Lion. Fleece Mane Lion actually doesn't like this card. Because even though it's indestructible, it can still get counters. We're just going to play the most mana-efficient plays here. We could have played our, like, monstrous up our Fleece Mane Lion, but into the face of Dwargar, we're just going to put 5 more points of power on the board, and then try to trade with this next turn with a Centaur. We'll attack with everything, and we can monstrous at instant speed. The fact that Wither can actually kill... Does this not take damage if it's indestructible? Indestructible is confusing. Maybe it doesn't take damage. Yeah, that's one of those interactions I'm not 100% sure on how it works. This is an uncommon. Oh, Astral Steel. Nice. So we're just going to attack with everything now, I think. Maybe not everything. Maybe just these two. Yeah, so it will die to the Wither. That's what I was worried about. So if I attack with everything here, if I attack with just this guy, he's going to block ping to trade with it. The Wither guy is so annoying, but I think I can kill the Wither guy just with a... using my Astral Steel. I'm going to hold this guy up, though. And not going to use this guy. This leaves me with some defenses, especially from Smelt Ward activating. But also gives me a potentially lethal attack, because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have to make some blocks. And I'll just kill this thing off. Yep. As long as this thing dies, I end up in fine shape. This thing doesn't have first strike. Oh, this thing has first strike. Oh no, if they have fervent strike. If this thing had first strike, it would be so stupid. Oh no, they do have it. Ouch. Oh no, they don't. Oh yeah, they do. They have it. I keep thinking they have it, but then they don't. Okay, so this is a good trade for me of resources, because now my Fleece Mane is safe. Which is all I really care about. I said they don't have it. They do have it like 10 times there. Okay. So if I can get my Fleece Mane into safe range next turn, then I'll win. Because I don't think they have the tools to deal with that. We're not going to give him a chance to draw anything. We're just going to go for it. No! Rats. Well, at least now we get to attack them. That was the downside of that line. But there are a decent number of cards that they could just... Like, there's a decent chance that they just don't have anything and they just die. I hope they make a 1-1. Come on, you know you want to. Heck yes. Path of Peace. Oh my gosh, finally we get to kill this stupid creature. This card is so irritating. That card has just been like saving them this whole game. Okay, we'll only attack with Boss Banner this turn. That card is a common because, I don't know. Okay. What trick do you have here, opponent? Sure. I am fine with that exchange. And then I'll use Choking Fumes to kill this thing. I think we're fine trading this off for both of their guys. Because the flyer is kind of annoying. Though Choking Fumes deals with it nicely. I don't know. Okay. Because our Choking Fumes isn't that good if we're on the aggressive. Okay, there's Choking Fumes. There it is. That's what we're going to kill. It taps itself. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Mighty Leap. Sure. That's one reason to wait. I think we're just going to take 2 here. That was a sick draw. Heck yes. That is what I am talking about. That is why Maul Splicer's in our deck. It's a May ability. He just tapped it for no reason. That's funny. Okay. And these have trample too. And that's game. Because it has trample, so it'll trample over the necessary points of damage. 4. Boom! Nice, because that's why we attacked with this thing, because then it was lethal if they blocked. Beautiful. Okay, we won the die roll. We would like to play first. And we have a great hand. 2-drop, 3-drop, our Martial Coup. Both colors. Combat Trick. This hand is actually fantastic. And this could even be better than just a 3-drop. Like, if we're playing against a white deck, it might be worth saving it, just because white decks tend to have a decent number of enchantments. Depends on what we draw in the first couple turns, because if we're going to be just beating down... Are you kidding? We're playing against another red deck? Clearly our deck has a good matchup against red decks. We just dominate them. Lightning Berserker, eh? Parch. That is funny. Oh my gosh. It does more damage to blue creatures because they get thirstier. So against a red deck like this, we're just going to play our Core Sanctifiers on curve. We don't know what their second color is. They might just not have auras. And then we'll play. We aren't going to... if they spend their whole turn pumping, is that fine for us? Whoa. Hell's Thunder, eh? We'll want to maybe save our Mighty Leap to contest against that. That is 4 damage. Let's attack. Play Veteran Armorer, and then see what they do here. We might just end up using our Martial Coup to make 3 tokens. We're willing to trade these off. This thing's going to be really annoying otherwise. Oh, nice. I really want to save this as long as possible. But by the time we get to 7 mana, we're just going to cast this. So making 3 1/1s right now is kind of appealing. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Let's do it. So now we have a bunch of power, a bunch of toughness. If they bring back Hell's Thunder, we don't care. Heartless Hidetsugu. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Oh, geez, that could be really good for us. So, deals damage equal to target player. So if they hit me for 4, I go to 11, and then I'd go to 5. I think we can be on the beatdown now. If they ever activate Heartless Hidetsugu, we just kill them. We want to combo these two, because that's 4 power, unblockable, essentially. Flying Haste. So they're gearing up for an activation here. So if they activate this here, we go down to 7. So we have 2, 3, 4. We can't attack with everything here. Because they attack, they deal half of our life total rounded down. We take 7, we go to 8. Then they do it again, we go to 4. And they use Hell's Thunder. Let's just pretend we don't have anything. Because if they activate this twice, then they also take a bunch of damage. And, yeah. We're just going to let them go for their play, and then we'll get them with Mighty Leap, because they don't expect Mighty Leap. There's no way they can expect Mighty Leap. You can only unearth as a sorcery, so they have to commit. Not to the Hidetsugu activation, but they have to commit to... Oh. Well, now they're just dead. Basically, right? So we get even more Storm copies because of the way Storm works. Astral Steel. Heismaning on them. Okay. So this is going to be a 2-powered, 3-power, 4-power. Yeah. So we're just going to make this thing massive. Unless they put in exactly a reach creature to block. No, but we're already on blocker, so they can't block. Boom, we got there. Nice! Using our Storm properly, we're beating down against red aggro again. Red aggro is no match for us. Okay, this card's terrifying. Actually, not really. Unless they have Madless Atlas, it's not terrifying. So they have a couple of nice aggression things. Electro Dominance is something to be aware of. They have Heartless Hidetsugu. So again, we're bringing in our Bosk Banneret. This time, Far Guide should stay in because Far Guide is a... has unblockable against them. So what do we want to cut here? Probably... Wow, we have a lot of good... Let's just cut our 3-mana 2/2. Even though it can give stuff trample and occasionally flying. Also, yeah, this thing resizing is really annoying for me too, so... It's not just you, it's me as well. That's just the way Magic Online works. And we have an excellent hand. Holy smokes. Martyr Dust is going to be great. Oh, Bosk Banneret! Yes! And we have our unblockable guy. Life is good. Life is good. Feral Maka. We're going to play our Martyr. And Treetop Villages were just really good at all points here. And then we can play Core Sanctifiers. We didn't see any auras. We'll definitely trade. Because then we can start gaining life. Trading a 2/1 with a death ability for a 2/2 that does not have a death ability is just very good. Blood Mad Vampire. Well... We're not going to try and trade our 2/3 for their 4/1, so we're just going to hold back with our 1/1 lifelinker. And then we can maybe use our Niblis plus Bosk next turn. So we know they have Electro Dominance potentially. I don't see a reason not to. I feel like we should just hold back on D. Bosk and Niblis. And then next turn we can start attacking them. And we do have Isolation Zone to take care of something scary like a Heartless Hidetsugu. And we're at a high life total. Okay, we'll be willing to. We want to gain a couple extra points of life, so we're willing to trade off this thing instead. So let's just tap down their guy. And gaining an extra couple life points can be super good. We'll hold up 1 mana for a potential fake combat trick. We really want to hit a land at some point, but these are our most expensive cards, pretty much, except for the Splicer. So we're in fine shape regardless. Searing Blaze, eh? With no landfall. That's interesting. Yeah, we're just going to offer the trade here now. Two, 4, 5, 6. We're attacking with everything because if he does start to attack us back, we're just going to be happy about that. Let's just get this strictly unblockable guy into play. And then we'll get Reaper next. We have so far only got creatures in the graveyard. Okay. Electrodominance. What are they cashing in for? Whoa, that's a weird one. Never seen that card before. So we could animate up our Treetop Village and just attack, but I think getting Reaper into play and then doing the animation of the line next turn is better. So this turn we're just going to attack for 2. They can't block. And then we're just going to play our 3/3 flyer. And then next turn we can animate this and play Mighty Leap on it, which is 8 power in the air, or just Mighty Leap whatever they don't block. We can probably get lethal somehow next turn. Or we can just Isolation Zone a big creature and hit them for another 5. Yeah, this is looking good for us. Okay, we're going to go for the more simple line here. It's might not be as flashy, but with 3 cards in hand, I don't know what instance they could have. They're probably going to be able to kill this Reaper of Moonsilver, I'm assuming. So I'm just going to kill their creature, attack for them for a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And maybe use my Mighty Leap to protect my creature. Okay. Okay, so they had a pulse, so they're up to a lot of life points now. But we know one of their cards is a relatively useless 4/1. Wild Liato. Nice. Okay, so now I think they're dead. Yep, they're dead. Because we just animate this. So now we have 3. And we have 3 ground creatures that they won't be able to block. Getting them with style. Boom! 3-0-6-0 Magic Online friendly trophy. I don't know what that is, but we managed to get all the way till the end. We had a sweet deck. Yeah, this one was a spicy one, and definitely a pretty epic draft. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a hashtag crushing red in the comment section to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to join our community and get updates whenever I post future content. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. And now I would like to take one moment to appreciate all of my patrons on patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Thank you to all of my patrons, and especially those of you that support the channel at the credits level or $10 or more per month. It really does help me out a ton, and I appreciate all of your aid. If you would like to become a patron, be sure to check it out at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to that in the comment section down below and in the description in the pinned comment. Thanks so much to all my patrons. Thanks to you for watching the video, and I will see you next time.